is the Writer's Almanac for Tuesday, November the 10th, 2020. It's the birthday of Oliver Goldsmith, born in Ireland, 1730, author of The Vicar of Wakefield and the play She Stoops to Conquer. Oliver Goldsmith, who said, "Every absurdity has a champion to defend it." It's the birthday of Martin Luther, born in Eisleben, Saxony in 1483, a very productive writer who, in a period of about 30 years in the mid-16th century, published an article on religion every other week, more than 60,000 pages in all. Also worked on a translation of the Bible into Common German. Today, most of his writings are read only by theologians, but his words survive in his popular hymns. It's the birthday of the writer Neil Gaiman, born in Portchester, England, 1960, whose Sandman series of graphic novels was one of the first to get serious literary attention. Neil Gaiman, who said the most important dreams, the most manipulable of cultural icons, are those that we received when we were too young to judge or analyze. And it was on this day in 1855 that Henry Wadsworth Longfellow published his long poem, The Song of Hiawatha. He had read about Native Americans back in his college day, and he wrote to his mother, "They are a race possessing magnanimity, generosity, benevolence, and pure religion, without hypocrisy, most barbarously treated by the whites, both in word and deed." He started in to work on it in June of 1854, writing in trochaic tetrameter instead of iambic pentameter, and finished it about a year later. It was an immediate bestseller, sold 30,000 copies in the first 6 months. Here's a poem for today by Ellen Bass, Ode to the Fish. Nights, when I can't sleep, I listen to the sea lions barking from the rocks off the lighthouse. I look out the black window into the black night and think about fish stirring the oceans, muscular tuna, their lunge and thrash, churning the water, whipping up a squall. Storm of hunger, herring cruising, river of silver in the sea, wide as a lit city, and all the small breaths, pulse of frilled jellyfish, thrust of squid, frenzy of krill, transparent skin glowing green with the glass shells of diatoms, billions swarming up the water column each night, gliding down at dawn. They're the greased motor that powers the world, shipping heat to the Arctic, hauling cold to the tropics, currents unspooling around the globe. My room is so still, the bureau lifeless, and on it inert the paraphernalia of humans, keys, coins, shells that once rocked in the tides, opalescent abalone, pearl earrings. Only the clocks, sea-green numerals register small changes, and shadows the moon casts, fan of maple branches, tick across the room. But beyond the cliffs, a blue whale sounds and surfaces, cosmic ladle scooping the icy depths, an artery so wide I could swim through into its 1,000-pound heart. Ode to the Fish by Ellen Bass from her collection Like a Beggar, published by Copper Canyon Press and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac, funded by donations from listeners like you, now available on PRX for distribution by your local radio station. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.